Hello, fellow teachers. I am Sir Dave, and I am here to share with you something that we can use to make learning more fun for our students even amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. Well, as we all know, almost everything, if not everything, is affected by this pandemic, including our educational system. So, we teachers need to be dynamic in order to adapt to the current trends in what we call now the new normal in education. Consequently, we are faced to different online platforms that we may use in order to make learning as fun as it used to be in the old normal classroom setup. As teachers, we must engage our class with fun forms of assessment and create differentiated follow-up activities. Am I right? So, in this video tutorial, we are going to learn about an educational gaming website and formative assessment tool called Quizalize. So, by the way, what is Quizalize? Quizalize is an online platform primarily used for differentiated learning through real-time formative assessment. So I would like to emphasize the words formative assessment. So again, Quizalize is more on formative assessment. It is a classroom quiz game website powered by Zish. It engages students well as it provides a fun way for students to learn information in a game setting. At this point, we are going to explore the features of Quizalize. Are you all ready? Good. Let us start. To get started, I'm going to type on the search engine Quizalize.com. You will be seeing the tabs Teacher Sign Up and I'm a Student. If you are a student, then you will have to enter the class code that your teacher gives you in order to access Quizalize. On the other hand, if you're a teacher and new to Quizalize, then you will have to sign up using either your Google account or Office 365 account. Now, let me log in using my Google account. Once you've logged in, you will see this. In Quizalize, you can create classes. Another interesting feature that Quizalize offers is its link to Google Classroom. Hence, you may assign some formative assessments with your classes. However, please note that when you are not subscribed to Quizalize's premium account, then the maximum number of classes allowed is only 3. Alright, let us open the Resources tab. You type on the search tab the subject you're teaching. For instance, since I am a mathematics teacher, I will be typing mathematics. And there you have it. We have 7,158 results for mathematics. Now, if you wanted to become more stringent or specific, then you may type a more specific topic of your subject. For example, I will enter quadratic function. As you can see, there are 9,334 results for quadratic function. You may also want to indicate the grade level and the resource type, whether it is a quiz, PDF, YouTube, or a web link. Now, let me click this one. Short quiz in Math 9 graphs a quadratic function. This quiz has 5 items and tagged 1 skill under the Philippines curriculum, grades 1 to 10, grade 9 mathematics. I am clicking play quiz in order to see how the quiz game looks to students. Right? So let me try this. I will click start. Okay, I think the answer is. So you see your score and then your time. Okay, for the next question, I think the answer is 3. For the third question, okay, I think that is what we call maximum. You have it. The fourth question is, okay, I think it is. And finally, I think the answer is A. Alright, that's it. Quiz completed. And this is my score, 908. Okay, so the student has the option of playing it again. So for my case, I will have to close it now. Now, you have 5 options in giving this quiz to your students. You may share a link via link, Facebook, or Twitter. You may also want to print a bubble sheet. So you have here cover sheet, question paper, or bubble answer sheet. You may also want to edit the questions in case you want to match it with your style of teaching or questioning techniques. It will take you to this page. This icon lets you edit the question. Suppose I am changing the question to this one. Thus, y equals x squared plus 2x plus 1 have a maximum or minimum value. The answer to that is minimum. Now, you may want to add some explanation in order for students to understand the concept. Okay. You may also want to reorganize the items. For instance, you want question 2 to be question 3. Okay? Or, you may also want to duplicate a certain question. Or, you may also want to delete a certain question. Let me just delete the duplicated question. Okay. You may now save the quiz that you have just changed by saving it to your library. Okay. You also have an option of starting a class game. It will take you to this page. You will have to choose the class where you will assign the activity. Then, you will see 3 options here: play in class, assign as homework, or assign as exam. You will see the following settings. You may edit this according to your preference as a teacher. Google Classroom options automatically share to your Google Classroom. Schedule for later. So you may assign quiz now, or students can only access from the selected time. You also have mastery mode. The quiz will only end when all answers are correct. You may also want to use music and sounds. Play music and sounds on the students' devices. Then, you may also want to show timer for each question. You may also want to set the number of tries students will be allowed. And you may use all or a selected number of questions picked from the quiz. You also have here advanced options. You may want to randomize question order. Maybe this is to avoid cheating, right? So the questions order will be different for every student. You may also allow students to see their results after completing the quiz. You may also want to show feedback and answer explanation. You may also want to show correct answer, or show your work, or add comment to the activity. Okay, so after editing the settings according to your preference, you may assign it to multiple classes or assign activity to a single class. When you click the assign activity, it will be seen by your students in the Google Classroom. The activity has been successfully assigned. Finally, you have an option of giving the activity as a homework. Again, you will have to assign this to your desired class. You have the option of assigning it as a homework or as an exam. The first thing to do is to set the start activity time and then the end activity time. If you want your students to master the concepts, that is, the quiz will only end when all answers are correct, then you will have to turn on the mastery mode. Again, you may edit the settings, including the advanced options, according to your preferences. Once you're done, you may assign the activity to the desired class. Now, supposing that your students were done with the activity or quiz and you want to analyze the results. You go to activity list and look for the activity that you have just given to your students. Here, you can see the number of students who are finished playing, the number of students who are strong, or the number of students who needs help, the hardest question among the items in the activity or quiz. Moreover, you can automatically give follow-up tasks that suit students' different levels. You can also see the improvements of your students and the results table. And you may download the results table by exporting it in Excel format for your VLE or LMS. Now, suppose you want to create new quiz. So you click this tab, create new quiz, and it will take you to this page. Suppose you are a senior high school teacher and the subject that you are handling is practical research 2, which is quantitative research. Okay? Now, you have here the option of uploading an image that is related to your subject. Okay? So, there. And then, we're going to type the quiz title. Suppose the title is Introduction to Research. Okay? And then, you also have the option of aligning your quiz to a standard or topic. So when you click that, you will be seeing this tab. So you may select the curriculum. So in this case, I will be selecting Philippine Curriculum, SHS Applied Subjects, New. It will load the subject. Okay, so I will be choosing Practical Research 2 and then the grade level, grade 12. Once you're done, you click Submit. As you can observe, the standard is already encoded. Once you're done, you are now ready to create your first question. So you click add a new question. I want you to look at the left side. So you have here options. Okay? For the duration, you have the option of how long you will be giving your students in answering a particular question. Okay? You will be turning this on if you will be having math mode. Turn this on if you will be uploading some image. Okay? Turn this on if you will be uploading an audio in the form of MP3. And turn this on if you will be having text to speech. But if you're not going to use them, you may leave them being turned off. Okay? You are now ready to write the first question. Okay? Suppose the first question is, what is defined as the quest for truth, information, or knowledge through questioning? You encode the correct answer, which is inquiry. And then you're going to type the choices or the incorrect answers. Okay? Suppose we have discovery, experimentation, and then the last option would be research. Okay? Again, you may add an explanation to the answer or the curriculum skill that is related to the question. Okay? So you have here the options. Okay? But I think this is not required. They are optional. Okay? So you may add another question. So this would be your question 2. What is defined as the creation of new knowledge and or the use of existing knowledge in a new and creative way so as to generate new concepts, methodologies, and understanding. Okay, so the question is quite long. So the answer to this question is actually research, and I will encode the options. So I have here critique paper, literature review, and statement of the problem. Okay? Again, you may add some explanation and the curriculum skill related to your question. Okay? I will be having only 3 questions. Okay? So for the last question, all of the following are characterizations of research, except, okay, the answer to this is biased. Okay, empirical and systematic. Okay. Again, you have the option of rearranging your questions. So suppose I want this to become my second question, okay? Or I want to duplicate the question or delete the question, okay? I can always do that. So you can click student preview so that you will see how does it look like for the students, okay? Alright, so this is how my quiz will appear to the students. So let me try it. Okay, so what is defined as the creation of new knowledge? I think the answer is research. Okay, good. What is defined as the quest for truth, information, or knowledge through questioning? Okay, suppose I am answering the third question wrongly. Suppose I will be choosing controlled. Okay, so my answer is wrong. Okay, and then it will be telling you the correct answer. Okay, next. And then again, you have the option of playing it again. Okay, since I did not get the correct answer for the third one, I only have 2 stars. Okay, I may now close it. After previewing your quiz or activity, you may now either save it to your library or save and give it to a particular class. For instance, I will be just saving it to my library. So click Save to my library. So it says here, quiz saved. Your quiz has been saved. Okay? Now, you may want to assign it to your section, to a particular section. Okay? Again, you may start a class game and then choose the section where you will be assigning the activity. Okay? And then click Assign Activity. At this point, if you want to track the progress of your students, you go to Gradebook. This page will show you the percentage of the students per activity. Also, it shows the average of the students in all of the activities. Now, if you want to show raw scores of your students, you click this one. If you want to sort your data according to the names of your students, you click this one. And if you want to display the first attempt, last attempt, or best attempt, you also have the option here. Okay? Now, if you need some help, you click this one. It will take you to this page. It contains quick start video tutorials, how to use Quizalize the basics, getting more out of Quizalize, gathering data on student learning with Zish, managing the admin dashboard, Zish Premium, training other teachers, mass importing of quizzes, FAQs, and using Quizalize. So this page provides advice and answers from the Quizalize team. Thank you, dear teachers. I hope that Quizalize could help you prepare your game-based formative assessments. God bless.